Behold our planet, a fragile blue gem adrift in the vast universe. But hidden in its past lies a moment that changed the fate of all life. 65 million years ago, a colossal asteroid struck this world. In a heartbeat, the reign of the dinosaurs came crashing to an end. From the ashes, mammals rose to power, paving the way for humankind. But what if destiny had taken a different path? Imagine a world where giants still ruled the wilderness, where the earth trembled beneath their thunderous footsteps, a realm where danger lurked in every shadow, and survival meant facing creatures beyond imagination. The cries of ancient beasts still echo through time, a haunting reminder of a world lost to fire and stone. Their extinction opened the door for our story to begin. But what if that door had never been opened? What if the asteroid never struck, and dinosaurs still walked among us? Join us as we uncover the world that might have been. This is not the Earth you know, but a mirror of what might have been. A parallel world where the past never ended. Across endless plains, titans still walk the Earth. Their every step reshapes the land beneath them. Forests belong to the towering herbivores. They stretch toward the heavens, devouring the sky itself. Gentle giants, yet unstoppable in their hunger. Even the tallest trees cannot escape their reach. But in the wastelands, predators reign supreme. Here, Spinosaurus rules with jaws built for destruction. It prowls the desert, a shadow of fear and fire. Every step is a promise of death. And above them all, the Tyrant King returns. Its roar still shakes the heavens. One shadow can silence the jungle. When T-Rex hunts, the world holds its breath. But this is no prehistoric past. It is our present. The city lights flicker under the echoes of ancient giants. Concrete and steel collide with muscle and bone. The skyline trembles as dinosaurs return to claim their place. One swing of a tail can shatter glass and lives alike. Humans stand dwarfed witnesses to lost power reborn. Where jungles press against human walls, giants wander freely. Here, civilization and prehistory bleed into one. Beneath the bridge of progress, predators still run wild. Their hunger does not fade with time. Velociraptors stalk the shadows of our homes. No fence can hold back their cunning. Two worlds, two rulers, forced into one timeline. Who truly commands the earth now? Innocence freezes beneath the shadow of giants. For a moment, childhood meets prehistory. Ancient herds march past the engines of the future. Time itself bends and eras collide. Above the glowing city wings of prehistory darken the moon. Even the skies are no longer ours alone. We watch them from our towers of steel and light. But who is watching whom? A world shared yet forever divided. Dinosaurs and humans locked in a fragile coexistence. Humanity once thought it could hunt freely. But in this world, the hunters quickly become the hunted. Shadows move faster than the eye can follow. Velociraptors strike with precision, leaving no room for escape. A thunderous roar shakes the ground beneath their feet. The king of predators shows no mercy. Panic spreads like wildfire. Survival is a desperate sprint through chaos. Fear is etched into his eyes. Behind him, death draws closer with every step. Civilization reduced to ash in mere moments. The wild reclaims what humans dared to build. Clinging to stone, they fight gravity itself. But claws scrape closer, tearing hope apart. Flames drop, swallowed by the darkness. Every torch lost means one less chance to survive. Centuries later, the struggle remains the same. Only the weapons have changed. Cities rise like fortresses against giants, but even walls can tremble. A roar that challenges steel itself. The beast remembers no boundaries. On the horizon, a living ocean of giants moves. One mistake and the tide will break the walls. Metal groans under claws of fury. Safety is measured in inches of steel. From above, humanity looks caged. The walls protect, but also confine. Every screen pulses with danger. Every red light means life or death outside. The sky holds no aircraft, only weapons built to rain fury downward. Steel tears through the air like lightning. The only language predators understand is force. No dreams of flight here. Only vigilance watching for the next attack. Knowledge no longer seeks the stars. It sharpens itself into blades against the ancient enemy. Light flickers inside the walls of mankind's cage. Beyond the barriers, the earth still belongs to dinosaurs. On the endless savanna, giants and mammals roam as one. A world reborn where time itself feels rewritten. Herds thunder across golden plains, shaking the earth with life. Dinosaurs and antelopes run side by side, equals in survival. At the watering hole, titans bend low to drink beside the meek. The river unites them, predator and prey, ancient and new. Triceratops rest calmly, their horns gleaming in the sun. Nearby rhinos stand unafraid as if recognizing distant kin. Above them, wings beat against the open sky. Birds and dinosaurs soar together, blurring the line of evolution. Giraffes stretch their necks upward, but they are not alone. Beside them, Parasaurolophus sing to the trees they share. Wild horses gallop across the plains, their rhythm ancient and free. But beside them, iguanodon thunder with a deeper echo. In the tall grass, shadows move with quiet precision. Velociraptors wait not monsters, but guardians of balance. A lion stares, breath caught in its chest. Before it stands an armored beast, untouchable, eternal. At sunset, the horizon burns with fire and silhouettes. Dinosaurs march beside elephants in endless migration of giants. Look skyward, pterosaurs glide on ancient winds. They share the heavens with eagles, two masters of the air. Forests fall, but not in ruin. Sauropods clear paths for new life to bloom. Predators strike with ruthless precision. Yet their violence is nature's gift, keeping balance alive. The hunt ends, but life continues. Scavengers rush in, turning death into renewal. Where jungles once smothered the land, now plains breathe free. Herbivores carve landscapes with every step they take. From high towers, humans watch in awe, not fear. They have become students of a world too vast to conquer. Tiny birds perch on the backs of giants. Together they thrive, a living symphony of cooperation. At the watering hole, danger lurks beneath the surface. Yet dinosaurs, hippos, and crocodiles share the same breath of survival. Seasons change life cycles, and the world adapts. An ecosystem both fragile and eternal finds its rhythm again. At dawn, silhouettes rise against the crimson sky. Dinosaurs and mammals walk as one, guardians of a balanced earth. Imagine a peaceful afternoon, where gentle giants bend their long necks to graze just like human herds of cattle. Yet every step they take shakes the earth, a reminder that nature still holds the crown. Humans would learn to treat dinosaurs as companions in their daily labor. But one violent thrust of those horns could turn the farm into a battlefield. How surreal it would be to see a creature of prehistory calmly following the hand of man. But is that obedience real? Or merely a fragile illusion before the storm of its instincts? Towering steel enclosures rise like fortresses built to contain primeval power. Yet can iron bars truly hold back the fury of a million years? Inside the lab, scientists chase the dream of unlocking the code of ancient life. But every strand of DNA whispers a dangerous question. Should we, or shouldn't we? One drop of blood holds the memory of an empire lost in time, and perhaps the seed of humanity's next greatest triumph or downfall. The line between human and beast begins to blur within the spirals of DNA. From that blur, a new world may rise or collapse into chaos. A fragile life breaks free from its shell, unaware of the destiny humans plan for it. But behind those bright eyes lies the soul of a predator born to hunt. Civilization may turn the lords of the past into steeds of the future, yet riding such power is like riding a storm, magnificent but deadly. Imagine warriors racing on the backs of raptors, faster and fiercer than any cavalry in history. But in a heartbeat, loyalty could vanish, replaced by the hunger of the hunt. Triceratops might pull wagons through bustling cities, their strength reshaping commerce, but one rampage, and the streets would drown in chaos. Diplodocus could replace cranes lifting tons of stone with the swing of its neck, yet a single misstep would crush everything humanity built. Picture giant herds of hadrosaurs raised for meat, feeding millions across nations. But when the herd stampedes, hunger turns into terror. Farmers may tame iguanodons, harnessing them as living tractors for endless fields. Still, each swing of their tails reminds us they are not truly ours. Children might grow up alongside docile dinosaurs, calling them friends instead of monsters. But innocence can shatter with the snap of a single jaw. The military would see in dinosaurs a weapon beyond imagination. Yet unleashing such beasts on the battlefield may awaken a war humanity cannot win. Velociraptors trained like hunting dogs could track prey across any terrain. But who is the hunter? When instinct awakens, imagine the skies filled not only with planes, but with humans riding pterosaurs. A breathtaking vision until gravity reminds us of its merciless law. Scientists may dream of cloning the perfect dinosaur designed for obedience, but perfection in nature often hides a flaw too great to control. Carnivores might be locked away in massive reserves, their hunger studied from afar, yet every cage has a breaking point. Some will see dinosaurs as symbols of prestige pets for the powerful elite. But power built on teeth and claws is a power that devours its master. Whole industries may rise from the bones, scales, and hides of these creatures. But at what when greed strips nature of its balance? Tourists could flock to watch herds of dinosaurs roam, turning danger into spectacle. But one accident could turn wonder into worldwide mourning. Religions might interpret dinosaurs as sacred beasts chosen guardians of the earth. Others may see them as demons reborn from ancient hells. The harmony between man and dinosaur could inspire a new age of coexistence, or it could unravel into a struggle for dominance. Imagine art culture and myths reborn heroes not with horses but mounted on raptors. But legends are born of blood, and every myth hides a tragedy. Dinosaurs may stand as living proof that extinction is not the end. And yet their return could mark the beginning of humanity's extinction instead. If humans dare to play gods with creatures of the past, the future may no longer belong to us. For in the shadow of the dinosaur, mankind may remain forever. Pray. Within this fragile glass lies the key to rewriting evolution. A single drop of DNA could change the destiny of mankind. Here, beasts long extinct breathe again in digital form. But what begins as simulation may one day break into reality. Life reborn, but at what cost? The line between miracle and nightmare grows thinner. Should science create, or should it restrain? Every decision could spark a future of wonder or disaster. When nature and machine fuse, who controls who? The hunter may soon become the hunted. A single outbreak could rewrite global history. Survival would no longer belong only to humans. Curiosity drives us forward, but obsession drags us down. Some truths were never meant to be uncovered. In this moment, we play gods with trembling hands. Creation itself becomes a weapon. Control is always an illusion. One crack in the system, and chaos is unleashed. Darwin's theory would have taken a different path. Evolution rewritten not by nature, but by us. Would our future be silicon or flesh? Technology or biology, which world would we inherit? Science and war always walk hand in hand. The question is not if they will use it, but when. Knowledge gave us power, but never wisdom. In chasing progress, we may have awakened our end. Two apex species forced to share one Earth. Coexistence or conquest, there is no middle ground. Control is humanity's greatest illusion. The beast's mind may bend, but never break. For every discovery, there will be resistance. But history has shown curiosity always wins. No cage is strong enough forever. Nature always finds a way to escape. One wrong equation, and we unleash a storm. Precision becomes the difference between life and extinction. Technology watches, but cannot control. Every eye in the sky fears what walks below. For them, dinosaurs are not history, but neighbors. The past has returned and the future trembles. From the silence of space, our planet spins, fragile yet defiant. One asteroid changed its destiny forever and gave us the chance to exist. Humanity now walks proudly beneath towers of glass and steel. But every step we take is built upon the ashes of ancient worlds. A child looks upward, unaware of the cosmic accident that allowed his breath. His wonder is a reminder, life is both gift and miracle. Nature and civilization intertwine, sharing the earth once ruled by giants. If dinosaurs still roamed, would this balance even be possible? Time drips like sand, each grain a story of survival. In one heartbeat of the universe, dinosaurs vanished, and we began. The touch of generations tells us existence is a fragile thread. Had fate shifted slightly, these hands may never have met. Bones whisper the silence of an empire that once ruled the earth. They remind us even the mighty can fall to a single blow from the sky. History glows on the map waves of life erased in moments. We are but the latest chapter, not guaranteed the final one. The ocean roars eternal as species rise and vanish in its tides. Like cliffs shaped by water, humanity too is carved by chance. A dove soars, symbol of peace, where once claws and teeth ruled. Its wings carry a truth, life adapts, survives, and finds new skies. Children watch the story of the dinosaurs wide-eyed, spellbound. They inherit the lesson nothing in nature is permanent. The sky burns with the colors of endings and beginnings. Every sunset whispers tomorrow exists only because yesterday was lost. An old man gazes at the glittering city, a future unthinkable without extinction. He knows our progress rests on a cosmic accident millions of years old. A rock drifts harmlessly past Earth, a reminder of what could return. The past is never gone, the sky still holds the power to reset everything. Faces of generations blend the legacy of survival carved into their eyes. We exist because the giants fell, but their shadow still shapes our story.